Welcome back, y'all. Today we've got the third installment of my Disney Store lightsaber reviews. We've already reviewed the Yoda and the Ahsoka Disney Store lightsabers. Now we're gonna get a third Disney Store lightsaber video up on the channel for the lore. By the way, y'all, we've got merch. We've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, randomly a tote bag. It's nice and subtle. It just says for the lore. You could share your love for the lore with your friends, your family, yourself. Check it out down below. We already reviewed the Yoda lightsaber. You can check that out right up there. And also the Ahsoka Tano lightsaber right up there as well. The new lightsaber is here in this ginormous box. Way too big for what's in there, but that's how they sent it. They sent it in that enormous box. We're almost there. Okay. Okay. That enormous box for this. So this is the Rey Disney Store lightsaber. They're calling it Rey's lightsaber. I love that for Rey. I love that for Rey, but it's the OG lightsaber. This is Luke's and Anakin's lightsaber as well. It would be Rey's lightsaber if it had the leather band here that patched it up after this lightsaber broke in the sequels, but it doesn't have that leather band, so it's not just Rey's lightsaber. It is a shared lightsaber. Yes, Rey is an owner of it, a former owner of it. She has a much cooler lightsaber, honestly, in my opinion now. I absolutely love her new lightsaber. We actually just bought that lightsaber for our friend, and you can check out that video up there as well. It's going to be very similar, I believe, to the Yoda one. And already, just feeling it here, the grip, I think I'm gonna really like this one. I think I'm gonna like it way more than I liked the Ahsokas. I sort of bashed the Ahsokas, and they kind of deserved it. I don't have an Anakin, Luke, Rey lightsaber on my I have like a little lightsaber mount area over there. I'm feeling good about this one. I think it's gonna be just as good as the Yoda. Let's see. Let's open it up and find out. As I'm unboxing it, it just has a really interesting factory scent. Not bad, not good, just interesting. It comes with a belt clip, a little... Dano Channel fans, it's official. It's plastic, really cheaply made, but honestly, probably does the trick. This is not a heavy lightsaber in any way, shape, or form, so... Little belt clip. I love that they include that. I love that for the Halloween costume kids. And lightsaber is very light, but not too light. It's a decent weight. The Yoda, nothing's beating this Yoda for me. Already, the Yoda feels just so much better in the hand, and it's a smaller lightsaber. It's a shorter lightsaber, and it's heavier. I think it's because it has this is also grippy plastic in addition to this. Just realized they have very similar grips on the bottom, but only here you have the grippy plastic, and the rest is just really light, kind of cheap plastic, and it feels cheaper than the Yoda. The Yoda is glossier, so Yoda is still the winner. I'm a little biased because Yoda is my favorite Jedi and he has my favorite lightsaber, but it's not just my bias. It's heftier, it feels better in the hand. Trust me on this one. If you're gonna get one of these Disney Store lightsabers, I didn't even turn this on yet, I can already tell you, go for the Yoda. Definitely go for the Yoda. And definitely not the Ahsoka. So, we're in demo mode. So if I push, this is the button right here, which I'll get to in a second. Not a fan of that, but if I push it, it cycles through the sounds, and there's a little bit of a vibration, which is nice. You know, I really like that feature. So that's just the demo mode. You're supposed to do that while I was in the plastic. I did not do that. And we'll switch it to on. But before we do that, I just want to mention I very much dislike that this is the button. It's a real pet peeve of mine when the button isn't the actual button on the lightsabers. Yoda does not have that problem. This is the button where Yoda's button's supposed to be. That is the button that does it. So I really wish that the button was right here on this lightsaber. It would be such a satisfying button to press as well, as opposed to this one. This one's a solid button. I'm glad it's that, and it's not just like an on switch somewhere. That would be terrible, but don't love the button placement. Really wish it was this. This would be so satisfying. One thing I do have to applaud about all these lightsabers, the whole Disney Store line of lightsabers, is that they come with batteries. And that's a big deal. Huge win. Love that this comes with batteries. So, if we push the stupid button while it's on, it'll probably short short circuit like this one did. Yep. Exact same sound. But when we put the blade in, it will ignite. And the blade goes in very similar to how the Disney Park Savi's lightsabers, the Legacy lightsabers, you put them in and you twist, and then it's locked in place. Well, I'm not going to turn the lights off. It's not going to really make a huge difference, but here's the ignition. So the ignition is the same. It sounds really good. I have to say, the sound, it sounds authentic. It sounds like a lightsaber should when you ignite it. The humming, spot on. Sounds great. It's not that loud. The other lightsabers were a bit louder, but honestly, really doesn't matter. I dig it. It gradually comes up, but it gradually comes up in these blocks. But what more could you really expect? It's a $30 lightsaber, it's pretty cheap, but it does the trick. It definitely does the trick. Take that out, you got your belt clip here, it's got the CoverTech wheel, it's very sturdy. This part probably depends on what kind of belt you have, but yeah. I like it. I don't not recommend it. I just recommend the Yoda a lot more. It just feels a lot more solid. But if you're looking for just a cheap Anakin, Luke, Rey lightsaber to just add to your display or your shelf, or if you're just looking to get this for your kid, this is like the perfect lightsaber toy to get for your kid. In terms of electronic lightsabers, I'd say this is the way. I can't give it a full-blown premium like I can to the Yoda lightsaber, but it gets a small premium from me. If you liked this LOREsaber review, make sure to like and subscribe. You can check out all of my other lightsaber reviews in our LOREsabers playlist. Check out the link in the description for the merch, and you'll see us next time for the lore.